Welcome to Orate. I hope you have watched Love Part 1 and my intermission video, but nobody could tell you what to do. You were all gods. In my intermission video, I read a poem that I wrote in high school and then did a little didactic lesson about a breathwork occult ritual and then performed that occult ritual. And this was kind of to express what you can expect from my channel. Why I'll be reading again from a script today is I'm hoping to choose the right words to most concisely explain to you my Gnostic journey. And sometimes that can come across a little bit like poetry. I really hope anything that comes across like didactic knowledge or anything that I've learned from books, I hope that comes across as just an inspiration of what is to be learned from books and what is to be learned from our ancestors as it pertains to functioning in your own life. Now, we don't necessarily know what functions in our life before we practice them, so I would entertain the difference between studying a subject and actually practicing it. That's why in my intermission video, reading a poem is somewhat experiential. It kind of borderline of those two. Didactic is very much one, and performing, didactic is the study, and performing the ritual, actually doing the ritual is like a practice. And that specific ritual that I did in the intermission, the Kabbalistic cross, tying into the inner woven light, is something I've done since really 13 at the latest, but I think I was far younger when I learned those, and on a somewhat daily basis for most of my life. And that never stops adding value to do the very, very simple. There will be a couple more complex rituals that I teach in the future, and some simpler ones. And the simplest of all, called the candle exercise, which we'll get to many videos down the road, it's actually the most powerful. And returning to whatever works, having the scientific approach enough to this ancient wisdom to acknowledge when something works and kind of throw it out or put it on the back burner if it's not something that's working. So to keep this video a lot shorter than my 25-minute long intermission, let me get to part 2. So in part 1, we went over the reality as we possess knowledge of moments past. And we're going to pick up here on this idea as it pertains to this discussion of love. As I describe attributes of both realities, let me tell you what I see when I look at my picture of love. I present the idea that certain attributes we experience in life are native to the moment, while others originate in our reflection of moments past. Birth, death, laughter, pain, song, dance, silence, and gnosis, the revelation of knowledge, are all, I propose, native to the moment. Every human conception, for example, happens the moment the sperm meets the egg. Attributes of life that I assert originate only in our reflection of moments past include plans, goals, organization, failure, bitterness, resentment, didactic knowledge, and introspection, reflection itself. Can you think of others? Do you disagree with me? Please comment below attributes of life you have experienced that you propose are native to now or native to reflections. If reflections is too simple for you, feel free to use my abbreviation TRAWPKOMP, the reality as we possess knowledge of moments past. You can say the moment, present moment, or now to describe what we experience when we are present to now. Now, a truly terrifying realm. Everything mortals fear happens here. The collective pain of the whole of creation dwells here. This is why groups of people build societies on the foundation that the only truth is derived from our reflection of moments past. However ridiculous it is to value the truth of the reflection over the reflection's origin, to build a society that is curious to explore the now demands traits that humanity is only recently reacquiring. Money is a reflection of resources. Real estate is a reflection of stewardship. Punitive law reflects responsibility and accountability. Blame reflects pain. Each reflection is empty of the purpose bestowed to the fabric of moments. Have you ever felt empty, devoid of purpose? The felt presence of the immediate moment, a phrase coined by Terence McKenna, describes where we are to find our purpose, to, albeit momentarily, satiate our emptiness. Each moment represents the expansive depths of forever. I love you forever. I'll never drink again. These are examples of touching the infinite temporal quality afforded by each moment. I believe concepts like heaven, enlightenment, nirvana are descriptions of qualities to be experienced in the profundity of moments. I've covered qualities that make us shy of the fullness of moments, but other qualities pull us in like magnets. Laughter, mystery, creativity, company. For even in moments of solitude, the fabric of moments offers otherness. These attributes native to now pull us into a fullness we aren't present to most moments. Our shyness restricts our wellspring, reducing the amount of love to be found in order to reduce the bitterness that makes us hesitate fullness. Full, rich moments open our wellspring, affording more love in future moments. This inspires more curiosity to be present for even more of the next moment. Our hidden love lights each moment like headlights revealing creation. When we are able to face our fears and love our pain, the purpose of our wellspring becomes clear. The love from our unrestricted wellspring that is conceived into the upcoming moment births our love into our experience of the moment. Thus, as we acknowledge our hidden love, the whole of creation becomes illuminated. Within each genuine moment exists the love we have afforded that moment. Are you willing to sacrifice some of your certainty in exchange for affording yourself and the world more of your love? To wrap up part 2, let us go over the ticket price and the ride. The price to experience true divinity present in each moment. We must love our fears, value balance, and release our attachment to TRAWPKOMP, the reality as we possess knowledge of moments past. And the ride, what is the ride? Indescribable. But taking the ride allows our pain to fill our play with purpose. Thank you for listening to my thoughts on love. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Stay tuned to this channel as I report on my Gnostic journey.